In Acts 4, verse 12, it says, salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved. Just as they're shifting the weight of the kettlebell from one side to the other, remember that your faith in Jesus Christ is an anchor that holds us steady through life's ups and downs. Just as you need to balance and adjust your stance to maintain control of the weight, we need to balance our lives with God's truth and adjust our perspective to trust in His salvation alone. May your faith in Jesus Christ be the solid ground that keeps you stable, steady, and secure in every circumstance. I'm Ramon Hunter. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the kettlebell weight shift exercise. Now this is a dynamic hip mobilization exercise, and it is really used to help improve the range of motion, the flexibility, the mobility of the hip, right? It also helps to engage and initiate the gluteal muscles and the other stabilizers around the hip joint. Now, this exercise is a really good exercise, especially for persons with acetabular impingement, for persons who have arthritis in the hip area, for persons who also have knee pain, all right? Now, again, as I've been saying from before you go ahead and perform this exercise, it is wise and advisable to go ahead and seek clearance or consultation from your physiotherapist first. Now, the starting position of this exercise, start in a kneeling position or a high kneeling position like this. It's like that. Just upright, I'm on my knees, my feet are there behind me. So I'm starting in a kneeling position like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be moving out the right leg because I'm working on the right hip. So let's say the right hip is the one that is tight and there's some pain in that area, all right? Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to step out with the right hip like this. I'm going to maintain the position of the left hip, and I'm going to step out with the right hip to this side 90 degrees to the left one, all right? So I'm stepping out like in this position, but I'm just turning it sideways. So I'm opening up my hip. My foot is facing in the opposite direction from the kneeling side, and I'm going to be holding a weight to provide a little bit of load to the area that I'm mobilizing, all right? So it helps in terms of opening up both hips. You open up the one that you're balancing on, that is kneeling, and you're targeting the one that is the leading leg, all right? So you're targeting the hip of the leading leg, which is the hip of the foot that is out at 90 degrees. Now, I have the weight to load the hip, and I'm gently, slowly shifting my body weight onto that leading leg, and then backing out. I'm slowly shifting the weight onto that leading leg again, allowing the knee of that leading leg to, go towards the toes and overshoot the toes if possible. I hold it there for about 3 to 5 seconds and then back out again. So using the weight, using the kettlebell, you can use a different weight if you have a dumbbell. If you don't have a kettlebell, but you have access to dumbbells, probably a 15 pound, 20 pound or a 10 pound dumbbell can work. If you have a weighted plate, you can use a weighted plate as well. Here I have a medicine ball. I hold the medicine ball. If you have access to a medicine ball, you can use a medicine ball. Something that is weighty, all right? You just hold it, leave it hanging, and just shifting slowly, gently, shifting your weight over until you feel a stretch. Hold that position for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then back out. You can repeat this about 3 to 5 times. Hold each one for 3 to 5 seconds, and then back out. This exercise is also good for persons who have limitation in hip internal rotation. It really helps to improve internal rotation of the hip, reduce knee pain and hip pain. Shift the weight over and then back out. Notice you keep your core nice and tight. Brace your core, keep your body upright. Don't lean forward, don't bend forward like this. and perform the exercise in this position, keep your body nice and upright, and all you're doing is shifting your weight over onto the leading leg. So you're shifting the weight in the direction of the leading leg. Again, notice, shifting the weight. That's all I'm doing. So shifting the weight. So again, you start to kneel in position here. Start to kneel in position. I'm on both my knees. Feet are behind me. I'm stepping out with one leg, the leg that I'm working on. Step out on that side. I open up my hip, so it's at 90 degrees to the knee that I'm kneeling down on. And I'm going to use a weight to further load the area as I mobilize it. Just shifting the weight over. It's a wonderful exercise for the hip area. It's a wonderful rehabilitative exercise to help with knee pain and hip pain. It helps to really increase the range of motion of the hip and flexibility. And it provides a stretch as well to the opposite groin area. So it helps to stretch the muscles around the area and also helps to stretch the joint capsule, providing further movement and functionality. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Roman Hunter. Have a wonderful day. Blessings.